Evan Carter was a quiet boy. He lived in a small town in the USA called Willow Creek. Every night, the moon looked big, bright, and peaceful in the sky. Evan had a special habit. He liked to sit near his window and listen to the night sounds. He believed the wind and the trees could talk in their own way. One night, something strange happened. The forest behind Evan's house whispered louder than before. It almost sounded like a real voice. The voice softly called his name, Evan, Evan Carter. Evan opened his eyes wide. He felt a little scared, but also curious. He walked to the window and looked outside. The forest was dark. The trees stood tall and quiet. But then Evan saw a blue light inside the forest. The light was moving slowly between the trees. It was soft, glowing, and mysterious. It was not a flashlight, not a phone, not fireflies. It was something different. The voice called again, "Come, we need you." Evan took a deep breath. He opened his door and stepped outside. The cold night wind touched his face. The grass felt cool under his feet. The blue light moved deeper into the forest. Evan started walking toward it. Behind him, he heard the old lighthouse bell near the ocean. Ding, ong, ding. The sound felt like a warning, or maybe a message. When Evan entered the forest, everything changed. The trees whispered softly. The air felt alive. The blue light stopped for a moment, as if waiting for him. Evan whispered, "Hello? Who are you?" There was no reply, only the wind. But Evan felt something important was about to begin, a journey he never expected. And this was only the start. Evan walked deeper into the forest. The blue light moved slowly, like it wanted him to follow. The air was cold, and the night was very quiet. After a few minutes, the light stopped near an old fallen tree. There was something under the tree, something hidden. Evan knelt down and pulled the dry leaves away. His fingers touched something hard, like paper, but thicker. It was a map, an old, yellow, cracked map. Evan lifted it carefully. The moment he touched it, the blue light became brighter, as if it was happy he found it. Evan whispered, "What is this?" The map was strange. It showed the forest, the town, and the ocean, but not like a normal map. The lines were glowing faintly, almost alive. There was a mark on the map, a small circle near the ocean cliffs, and beside the circle, one word was written, "Return." Evan did not understand. Return what? Return where? Return to who? Suddenly, the voice from the forest came again. This time it was clearer. "Follow the map before the moon fades." Evan looked up quickly. The trees were still. The blue light slowly floated back, pointing toward the edge of the forest. Evan held the map close to his chest and followed the light again. When he reached the end of the forest, he saw the tall lighthouse near the ocean. The waves crashed against the rocks. The moonlight fell on the water like silver paint. Evan felt something strange. He had seen this lighthouse many times, but tonight it looked different. It felt alive. The blue light moved to the lighthouse door. Evan walked closer. His heart beat faster. He pushed the door gently. The lighthouse was dark inside. Only the moonlight entered through the small windows. Evan looked at the map again. The glowing lines pointed up, to the top of the lighthouse. Slowly, step by step, Evan climbed the spiral staircase. The old wooden steps made soft creaking sounds. When he reached the top, the room was empty, but in the center of the floor, Evan saw a round symbol, the same symbol from the map. The blue light moved on top of the symbol and stopped. The voice whispered, "Place the map on the mark." Evan hesitated only for a moment. Then he slowly put the old map on the symbol. The lighthouse began to shake softly. The floor glowed with a pale silver light. The blue light grew larger, brighter, and then suddenly, a hidden door appeared in the floor. A door Evan had never seen before. A door that led down into a place no one in Willow Creek ever knew existed. Evan took a deep breath. His journey was no longer a mystery. He was now a part of it, and he stepped through the door. Evan stepped carefully through the hidden door. The air was cool and smelled like the ocean. He could hear the faint sound of water dripping somewhere deep below. The blue light floated ahead, guiding him. It glowed softly, lighting a narrow stone staircase that went down into darkness. Evan's heart beat fast. He felt excitement and a little fear, but mostly curiosity. After a few minutes, the staircase ended. He entered a round, underground room. The walls were made of old stone, wet in some places, and in the center there was a large, glowing machine. It looked strange, not like anything Evan had ever seen. It had levers, gears, and wheels that moved slowly, quietly, and at the top, a shining crystal rotated, reflecting the moonlight like thousands of tiny stars. The blue light hovered near the crystal. The voice spoke again. "This is the lighthouse that never sleeps. It protects the night. It keeps the dreams of the town safe." Evan looked around. He didn't understand. "Dreams?" he whispered. "How can a lighthouse protect dreams?" The voice replied softly, "Every night the town sleeps. Some people dream, some forget. This lighthouse keeps the dreams safe from being lost." The machine moved slowly. Its gears clicked softly. It sent gentle waves of light up through the floor, through the hidden stair, and into the ocean. Evan could see the light reaching the waves outside. The water sparkled like it held thousands of tiny stars. The voice continued, "You were chosen because you can hear the night. You can feel it. You can help." Evan felt a small shiver. He didn't know how he could help, but then he noticed something. One lever on the machine was loose. It was glowing faintly, like the blue light wanted him to touch it. He reached out. His hand shook slightly. When he pulled the lever, the crystal spun faster. A warm light filled the room. It wrapped around Evan like a gentle hug. Suddenly, he saw visions in the light. A little girl dreaming of flying over skyscrapers, a man dreaming of a peaceful forest, a dog chasing a ball in a happy sunny field. The light whispered softly, "You are now part of the keeper. You will guide dreams so everyone sleeps safe and wakes refreshed." Evan's heart swelled. He felt proud. He felt calm. He felt important. For the first time in his life, he understood that the night was alive, and that even small things like one boy, one heart, could protect something very big. The blue light hovered near Evan's chest. It almost touched him, like it wanted to tell him one last thing. "Rest now. Tomorrow night your journey continues, but tonight sleep and dream and know you are safe." Evan nodded. He felt sleepy. His eyes grew heavy. The machine's gentle hum and the soft glow of the crystal made him feel warm, safe, calm. He lay down on the soft stone floor. The light wrapped around him like a blanket. The sounds of the night, waves, wind, whispers of the trees filled his ears, and slowly Evan drifted into the first deep sleep of his adventure. Evan woke up slowly. He was still in the lighthouse room, but the blue light was smaller now, floating gently above the crystal. The machine was quiet, but still warm and alive. He felt rested. The night was calm. The ocean waves far below were soft and soothing. Suddenly, he heard a new sound. It was quiet, faint, almost like a whisper. "Evan, come outside." He looked around. The voice was soft, gentle, and kind. He felt no fear. He climbed the stone staircase back to the hidden door. When he stepped outside, the moon hung low over the ocean, casting silver light on the waves. The air was cold but comfortable. The blue light floated ahead, leading him toward the cliffs. As he walked, Evan noticed something amazing. The stars in the sky were moving, and they were making a soft sound. It was not music, it was more like whispers, messages from the stars themselves. Evan stopped. He put his hand to his chest and listened closely. Yes, he could hear them. The stars, they were talking. The voice said, "Some people can hear the stars. They are rare. You were one of them." Evan felt a shiver of excitement. He had always loved the night, but now he realized it had been talking to him all along. The blue light led him to a small path along the cliff. At the end of the path, a boy was sitting on a large rock staring at the sky. He was around Evan's age. "Hello," Evan whispered. The boy turned. His eyes shone in the moonlight. "I'm Leo," he said. "I hear them too." Evan's eyes widened. Who are you?" Leo smiled. "I've been listening to the stars for years. Sometimes they tell me things. Sometimes they show me places where help is needed." Evan nodded slowly. I think I am part of something too. The lighthouse, it protects dreams." Leo's eyes lit up. "Ah, yes, I know the lighthouse that never sleeps. It sends light into the world, protecting dreams. And tonight, it sent me to meet you." The stars above whispered softly. The sound wrapped around them, warm and gentle. Evan felt a strange calm inside. For the first time, he didn't feel alone in this adventure. He had a friend. Leo stood and held out his hand. "Come, the stars have something to show us." They walked together along the cliff. The ocean waves sparkled like liquid silver under the moon. The wind carried the soft scent of salt and pine. Suddenly, the stars grew brighter. A small constellation shone directly above them. The voice whispered softly in Evan's mind, "Follow the path. The next step of your journey awaits." Evan looked at Leo. Leo nodded. Together, they stepped forward. Their hearts beat slowly, their minds calm, their spirits ready. And as they moved along the moonlit cliff, Evan realized the night was alive. The stars were alive, and he was now part of something much bigger than himself. He breathed in the cool night air and exhaled slowly. He felt peaceful, safe, calm. The blue light floated beside them. It pulsed gently, almost like it was breathing. Evan and Leo followed it, into the unknown, into the magic of the night, and slowly they vanished into the soft silver glow of the moonlight, ready for the next step of their journey. Evan and Leo walked along the cliff path. The moon shone bright over the ocean. The waves moved slowly, softly crashing against the rocks below. The sound was calm, soothing, and peaceful. The blue light floated ahead, guiding them. It pulsed gently with each step they took. It seemed alive. Leo spoke softly. The lighthouse protects dreams, but the ocean protects secrets. Evan looked at him curiously. What kind of secrets? Leo pointed to the waves. Long ago, people hid something very important here, something the world must not lose. The ocean keeps it safe, but only the chosen can find it. Evan's heart beat faster. Chosen? He asked. You mean us? Leo nodded. Yes, the lighthouse led you here, and the stars guided me. We were meant to work together. The blue light moved closer to the edge of the cliff. It hovered just above the water. Then it slowly sank down into the waves. Evan and Leo carefully stepped closer. The ocean was cold, but calm. The moonlight reflected on the water like a silver path. Suddenly, something glimmered under the water. A small chest. It was old, wooden, and had strange symbols carved on it. Evan whispered, "Is that the secret?" Leo nodded. "Yes, it is, but we must be careful. The ocean will only give it to those who are patient and kind." Together, they knelt beside the waves. The water lapped gently at their hands. Slowly, they lifted the chest from the water. It was heavier than it looked. The blue light wrapped around it like a warm blanket. Evan's hands shook slightly as he opened it. Inside, they found a glowing crystal, small and round. It shone with a soft silver light, almost like the moon. It seemed alive. It pulsed with warmth. The voice came again. "This crystal holds hope. It keeps the dreams of the world safe. You must guard it and bring it back to the lighthouse." Evan and Leo looked at each other. They understood. This was not just a treasure. It was a responsibility. They carefully lifted the crystal. It felt warm in their hands, comforting, safe. The ocean waves seemed to sing softly, like a lullaby. Evan breathed in deeply. He felt calm, peaceful, like the night itself was protecting him. Leo smiled. "Let's take it back. The lighthouse will know what to do." They walked back along the cliff path. The moon followed them, bright and steady. The blue light floated beside them, guiding every step. The ocean behind them whispered softly, as if saying goodbye until they returned. By the time they reached the lighthouse, the crystal glowed brighter than ever. The machine inside the lighthouse seemed to recognize it. It pulsed gently, and the light spread through the room, filling every corner with warmth and calm. The voice spoke softly. "You have done well. Tonight, the dreams of the town are safe. Rest now, and be ready for the next step of your journey." Evan and Leo looked at each other. They felt proud. They felt safe. They felt important. And slowly, lying down on the warm floor of the lighthouse room, they drifted into a deep, peaceful sleep, while the ocean waves whispered a gentle lullaby, and the stars shone quietly above, watching over them and everyone in the town of Willow Creek. Evan and Leo woke slowly as the moonlight filled the lighthouse room. The crystal from the ocean was still glowing softly, sending a warm light across the floor. Outside, the waves whispered, calm and gentle. The blue light floated above the crystal. It pulsed slowly, as if it wanted them to follow it again. Leo whispered, The next part of our journey is through the sea. We need to meet the guardian of Midnight Sea. Evan's eyes widened. Guardian? Who is that? Leo smiled. No one knows fully, but he protects the ocean at night. He keeps the secrets and dreams of the sea safe. We must meet him if we want to continue our adventure. The boys stepped outside the lighthouse. The wind was soft, the night calm, and the moon reflected on the water like silver paint. A small boat waited on the shore. It looked ordinary, but the blue light hovered above it. Evan and Leo climbed in carefully. The boat moved gently, guided by the light, over the calm waves. The ocean stretched endlessly around them. Every small wave reflected the moon. After a few minutes, the water began to glow faintly beneath the boat. Shapes moved softly below the surface. Large, gentle shapes, almost like they were alive. Suddenly, a voice echoed across the water. Who comes to my waters at midnight? Evan and Leo looked around. A large figure appeared from the waves. It was tall, strong, and moved gracefully. Its eyes glowed softly in the moonlight. It was the Guardian. I am Evan Carter, Evan said softly, and this is Leo. We were sent by the lighthouse that never sleeps. The Guardian tilted its head. The lighthouse knows you. You have carried the crystal from the hidden waves. You are brave, young ones, and now you are part of the sea's secret too. The Guardian raised a hand. The water around the boat glowed brighter. A soft melody filled the air, a song of the ocean, ancient and calm. Tonight, the Guardian said, you will learn how to listen. The sea has many voices. Some are soft, some are strong, some are dreams that float beneath the waves. You must learn to hear them. Evan listened carefully. He could hear the waves, the wind, and faintly a whisper of many voices. Each wave seemed to carry a story of sailors, fish, dreams, and hopes. Leo, amazed. This is incredible, he whispered. It's like the ocean is alive. The Guardian smiled. You are right. The ocean is alive. It sleeps during the day and wakes at night to protect dreams. But not everyone can hear it. Only the chosen, only those who listen with their hearts. Evan felt a warm glow inside. He understood now. He was not alone. The blue light pulsed softly beside him like a heartbeat. The Guardian moved closer. Take the crystal, he said. Place it on the water tonight. Let the light flow through the ocean and protect all the dreams in the town and beyond. Evan held the crystal carefully. He placed it gently on the water. The waves glowed, shimmering silver. The light spread across the ocean, soft and warm. The Guardian spoke softly. You have done well. The sea is calm. The dreams are safe. Sleep now, young ones. Tomorrow your journey continues, but tonight rest and dream. Evan and Leo leaned back in the boat. The gentle waves rocked them slowly. The moonlight and soft glow of the crystal made them feel safe and calm. Slowly, they closed their eyes. The wind whispered softly in their ears. The waves sang a quiet lullaby, and for the first time that night, Evan felt truly at peace. The Guardian watched over them from the water, silent, strong, and calm, protecting the secrets of the Midnight Sea. Evan and Leo woke slowly as the morning moon faded. The waves glimmered faintly in silver, and the crystal from the sea rested softly in the boat. The blue light floated above them, pulsing gently. Leo whispered, "Tonight we must go to a place where time moves differently, the clock that runs backwards." Evan frowned. "What does that mean?" Leo smiled. "Some things in this world are very old and very mysterious. The clock we will see is not like ordinary clocks. It shows the past and the future at the same time. It moves backwards, but teaches forward." The boat drifted quietly across the calm sea. The moonlight reflected softly on the water. After a few minutes, they reached a small island. A tall tower stood in the middle of the island, reaching high into the sky. At the top was a huge clock face shining in the moonlight. Evan's eyes widened. "It's beautiful," he whispered. The blue light floated ahead, guiding them up a narrow spiral staircase inside the tower. The walls were old, made of gray stone. The stairs creaked softly with each step. A gentle wind blew from the top, carrying the smell of salt and moss. Finally, they reached the top. The giant clock face glowed softly. The hands of the clock moved backwards, slowly, smoothly, turning the night into the past. The voice spoke again. "This clock watches all time. It records what has been and shows what can be. It teaches patience and wisdom and reminds the world that every moment matters." Evan stared at the hands moving backwards. He felt calm, peaceful, almost sleepy. The sound of the ticking was gentle, like a heartbeat, like a lullaby. Leo touched the clock gently. "See? Even though it moves backwards, everything is connected. Every choice, every dream, every night." Evan nodded slowly. "I think I understand. Even when things seem strange or scary, everything has a place, a time, a reason." The blue light circled the clock, pulsing gently. It seemed to wrap the boys in warmth and safety. The voice whispered, "You are learning, Evan Carter. Time is a gift. Dreams are precious. The night holds both. Sleep now and let tomorrow's journey begin in your heart." Evan leaned against the cold stone wall. The sound of the clock ticking backwards, the soft glow of the moon, and the calm blue light made him feel safe and relaxed. Leo yawned and smiled. "Sleep well, Evan. Tonight we learned the secret of time." Evan closed his eyes. The wind whispered softly. The clock ticked gently, and the blue light glowed softly beside him. He drifted into a peaceful, deep sleep, dreaming of silver waves, glowing stars, and the magic of the night. Evan and Leo woke slowly. The first light of the sun touched the horizon, turning the waves into gold and silver. The crystal from the sea glowed faintly, still warm in the boat. The blue light floated ahead, pulsing softly. It seemed to say, "Follow me, the next place waits." The boys rowed the small boat through calm waters. The ocean was quiet, gentle, like it knew the journey ahead was special. After a few minutes, they saw something in the distance, an island. It was not marked on any map they had seen. No lighthouse, no roads, no signs, nothing. It looked small from afar, but as they got closer, it grew taller, wider, and full of mystery. Leo whispered, "This is it, the island that wasn't on any map. No one knows it fully, but it holds secrets that must be kept safe. Evan's heart beat fast. What kind of secrets? The blue light moved ahead, floating above the island's edge. It pulsed gently, as if encouraging them to step ashore. When they landed, the sand felt soft and warm. The island smelled of flowers, salt, and something magical. Trees curved high, leaves sparkling with faint silver dew. Flowers glowed faintly in the moonlight, even though the sun had just risen. Suddenly, a soft voice spoke. "Welcome, young travelers." Evan and Leo turned. In front of them stood a figure. It was small, but its presence was calm and powerful. Its hair glowed faintly like moonlight, and its eyes were soft blue like the sea. "I am the keeper of the hidden island," said the figure. "I protect the secrets that cannot be known by everyone. Only those chosen by the lighthouse and the guardian of Midnight Sea may enter." Evan felt nervous. What kind of secrets? The figure smiled. "Secrets of the ocean, the stars, and dreams. All things that need protection. You brought the crystal, so you may see them, but you must be careful. Not all secrets are easy to understand." The blue light floated around the figure. It pulsed softly, and Evan felt calm. He and Leo followed the keeper deeper into the island. They saw hidden streams glowing softly. They heard birds singing in a language they could almost understand. Small animals peeked from behind glowing flowers. Everything felt alive, magical, safe. The keeper led them to a small cave at the center of the island. Inside, the walls glowed faintly with images, moving images. They saw storms, calm seas, sleeping towns, and dreaming children. The cave was showing them the world's dreams and how the lighthouse and the guardian of Midnight Sea protected them. Evan whispered, "It's beautiful, but it's a lot to see at once." The keeper nodded. "Yes, that is why you must learn. One day you will help protect these dreams too. The lighthouse, the ocean, the stars, they are all connected, and now you are part of it." The keeper touched the crystal, and it pulsed brighter, sending waves of light through the cave. Evan felt warmth in his chest and a calm sleepiness that invited him to rest. The keeper spoke softly. "Rest now. Dream of what you have seen. Tomorrow the journey continues, and new lessons await under the moonlight." Evan and Leo lay down on soft moss in the cave. The soft glow of the island, the gentle sounds of the magical streams, and the blue light made them feel safe, warm, and peaceful. And slowly they drifted into a deep, magical sleep, while the island that wasn't on any map kept its secrets safe, hidden beneath the waves, the trees, and the light of the moon. Evan and Leo woke slowly. The first light of the sun touched the horizon, turning the waves into gold and silver. The crystal from the sea glowed faintly, still warm in the boat. The blue light floated ahead, pulsing softly. It seemed to say, "Follow me, the next place waits." The boys rowed the small boat through calm waters. The ocean was quiet, gentle, like it knew the journey ahead was special. After a few hours, they saw something in the distance, an island. It was not marked on any map they had seen. No lighthouse, no roads, no signs, nothing. It looked small from afar, but as they got closer, it grew taller, wider, and full of mystery. Leo whispered, "This is it, the island that wasn't on any map. No one knows it fully, but it holds secrets that must be kept safe. Evan's heart beat fast. "What kind of secrets?" he asked. The blue light moved ahead, floating above the island's edge. It pulsed gently, as if encouraging them to step ashore. When they landed, the sand felt soft and warm. The island smelled of flowers, salt, and something magical. Trees curved high, leaves sparkling with faint silver dew. Flowers glowed faintly in the moonlight, even though the sun had just risen. Suddenly, a soft voice spoke. "Welcome, young travelers." Evan and Leo turned. In front of them stood a figure. It was small, but its presence was calm and powerful. Its hair glowed faintly like moonlight, and its eyes were soft blue like the sea. "I am the keeper of the hidden island," the figure said. "I protect the secrets that cannot be known by everyone. Only those chosen by the lighthouse and the guardian of Midnight Sea may enter." Evan felt nervous. "What kind of secrets?" The keeper smiled. "Secrets of the ocean, the stars, and dreams, all things that need protection. You brought the crystal, so you may see them, but you must be careful. Not all secrets are easy to understand." The blue light floated around the keeper. It pulsed softly, and Evan felt calm. He and Leo followed the keeper deeper into the island. They saw hidden streams glowing softly. They heard birds singing in a language they could almost understand. Small animals peeked from behind glowing flowers. Everything felt alive, magical, safe. The keeper led them to a small cave at the center of the island. Inside, the walls glowed faintly with images, moving images. They saw storms, calm seas, sleeping towns, and dreaming children. The cave was showing them the world's dreams and how the lighthouse and the guardian of Midnight Sea protected them. Evan whispered, "It's beautiful, but it's a lot to see at once." The keeper nodded. "Yes, that is why you must learn. One day, you will help protect these dreams too. The lighthouse, the ocean, the stars, they are all connected. And now, you are part of it." The keeper touched the crystal, and it pulsed brighter, sending waves of light through the cave. Evan felt a warmth in his chest and a calm sleepiness that invited him to rest. The keeper spoke softly. "Rest now. Dream of what you have seen. Tomorrow, the journey continues, and new lessons await under the moonlight." Evan and Leo lay down on soft moss in the cave. The soft glow of the island, the gentle sounds of the magical streams, and the pulsing blue light made them feel safe, warm, and peaceful. And slowly, they drifted into a deep, magical sleep, while the island that wasn't on any map kept its secrets safe, hidden beneath the waves, the trees, and the light of the moon. Evan and Leo woke slowly. The island was quiet, peaceful, and still glowing faintly from the magic of the night. The crystal they carried rested softly between them, still warm and gentle. Suddenly, the sky changed. The bright silver moon began to fade. Its soft glow dimmed, and the night felt colder, darker. Evan gasped. "Leo, look! The moon! It's disappearing!" Leo's eyes widened. "This is not normal. The moon gives light to the night and guides the lighthouse, the ocean, and all the dreams. If it goes dark, everything will be in danger." The blue light floated quickly ahead, pulsing urgently. It hovered above a hidden path on the island. It seemed to say, "Follow me, We must fix this." The boys ran along the soft, glowing moss. They climbed over rocks and trees that seemed alive, whispering softly to guide them. At the edge of the island, they saw a tall cliff. Below it, the ocean shimmered faintly, but the waves were restless. And above, the moon hung small and weak in the sky, its silver light barely touching the world. A voice spoke from the night. "You must act quickly, young travelers. The moon's light has lost its light, and only those with courage can restore it." Evan whispered, "But how? We are just kids." The blue light pulsed brighter, and Evan realized something. They were not alone. The keeper of the hidden island, the guardian of Midnight Sea, and the lighthouse's magic were all guiding them. Leo pointed to a glowing circle on the cliff. "Look, that must be where the moon's light is trapped." The boys carefully approached the circle. It shimmered with silver energy, soft but powerful. Inside the circle, faint shadows moved, like the moon's light was held inside a bubble of night. Evan took the crystal from the boat. It glowed brighter as he held it high. The blue light floated around him and Leo. Its warmth spread to their hands, their hearts, their minds. "Together," whispered Leo, "place the crystal into the circle." They did. The moment the crystal touched the circle, the silver energy pulsed and spread. The trapped light began to shine brighter, and slowly the moon regained its glow. Silver light poured across the sky. The stars blinked softly in joy. The ocean waves calmed. The island glowed warm and safe. The voice spoke again. "You have done it, young travelers. The moon's light is restored. The night, the dreams, the ocean, all are safe again. Remember this courage and remember your heart. It will guide you in the journey ahead." Evan and Leo looked at each other. They felt proud, calm, and strong. The blue light pulsed gently around them, almost like a heartbeat, a lullaby, a promise. Slowly they lay down on the soft moss of the island. The moon shone bright above. The ocean whispered softly, and the magical glow of the island wrapped them in warmth and peace. And as the night continued, they drifted into a deep, safe, and peaceful sleep, dreaming of the restored moon, the glowing crystal, and the adventures yet to come. Evan and Leo woke slowly. The moon was full, shining bright over the hidden island. The ocean waves lapped gently, and the crystal rested softly between them. The blue light floated above, pulsing warmly. Leo pointed toward the horizon. "Tonight we go to the Silver Forest. It is a place few have seen, and it holds a secret older than the lighthouse itself." Evan nodded, excitement growing in his chest. "I'm ready," he whispered. They climbed into the small boat. The water was calm, glowing faintly under the moonlight. The blue light guided them, floating just above the waves. Slowly, the hidden island disappeared behind them, and the Silver Forest appeared in the distance. At first, the forest looked normal. Trees, leaves, shadows. But as they got closer, they noticed something strange. The leaves shimmered silver, reflecting the moonlight like tiny mirrors. Every step they took made soft silver dust rise into the air. The forest was alive, magical, quiet, and very old. Evan whispered, "It feels different here, like the forest is watching us." Leo nodded. "Yes, this forest remembers everything. The wind, the rain, the stars, and the dreams of every creature. It keeps them safe in its silver branches." The blue light floated ahead, showing a small path through the forest. The boys walked carefully, the silver dust glowing softly with each step.
The trees seemed to lean closer, as if listening. Suddenly, a soft voice spoke. "Welcome, young travelers. You have come far, and you carry the light of courage." Evan and Leo looked around. No one was there, but the voice continued. "I am the spirit of the silver forest. I protect the memories and dreams hidden in these trees. Many try to enter, but few are chosen, and even fewer understand what they see." The blue light hovered near a large tree in the center of the forest. Its trunk was wider than a house, and silver leaves shimmered above. Evan and Leo approached slowly. The spirit spoke. "Inside this tree lies a secret of time, dreams, and hope. It has waited for someone brave and kind to discover it." Evan reached out and touched the tree. The silver bark felt warm, alive, and soft. Suddenly, a small door appeared in the trunk. It opened silently, inviting them inside. They stepped into a round chamber within the tree. The walls glowed silver, and soft whispers filled the air. Images appeared in the walls: children laughing, animals playing, waves crashing, and the night sky full of stars. Leo whispered, "It's beautiful, like the forest is alive with dreams." The spirit's voice said, "Every dream, every memory, every hope is safe here. But the secret is not just to see it, it is to understand it, to know that even small actions can protect something very large." Evan looked at Leo. "I think I understand. The lighthouse, the ocean, the moon, the forest, they are all connected. We protect dreams, we protect hope, and everything works together." The spirit whispered softly, "You are learning. Tonight you have seen the heart of the silver forest. Sleep now. Let the dreams of the forest flow into your own dreams. Tomorrow, new adventures await." Evan and Leo lay down on the soft silver moss of the chamber of the tree. The gentle glow of the forest, the soft whispers of dreams, and the blue light wrapped around them like a warm blanket. Slowly, they drifted into a deep, magical sleep, dreaming of silver leaves, glowing trees, and the mysteries yet to come in the world of the lighthouse, the sea, and the stars.
Evan and Leo woke slowly. The silver forest glowed softly behind them, silver leaves shimmering in the moonlight. The crystal rested gently in Evan's hands, pulsing softly. The blue light hovered nearby, warm and calm. Leo whispered, "Tonight we travel to Whispering Valley. It is a place where the nightbirds sing secrets of the world." Evan blinked. "Nightbirds? Secrets? How can birds do that?" Leo smiled. "You will see. These are not ordinary birds. They only come at night, and they carry wisdom from every corner of the world." The boys climbed into the small boat. The ocean was calm, the waves reflecting silver moonlight. The blue light led the way, pulsing softly over the water. After a few hours, the coastline of Whispering Valley appeared. The valley was covered in mist, and the trees were dark, tall, and thick. Strange songs floated through the air, soft and musical, like whispers of the wind. As they walked into the valley, dozens of small birds appeared. Their feathers shimmered like night skies, deep blue with tiny glimmers like stars. They circled above, singing softly, their voices carrying stories. Evan listened carefully. He could almost understand their words. Each bird told a story of dreams: a child who wished to be brave, a town hoping for rain, a lost sailor guided home by the moon. Leo whispered, "They sing only to those who listen with their hearts. They show us the world's hidden dreams and teach us how to protect them." The boys followed the blue light deeper into the valley. At the center, they found a large tree with wide branches glowing faintly. The night birds rested on its limbs, singing softly in harmony. A soft voice echoed from the tree. "I am the guardian of Whispering Valley. These birds carry the stories of hope and dreams. Only those who are chosen by the lighthouse may enter and listen." Evan held the crystal close. It pulsed softly, matching the rhythm of the birds' songs. He felt calm, safe, and peaceful. The guardian continued, "Tonight you will learn the power of listening. Every dream, every hope, every quiet wish matters. The birds carry them, and we protect them together." Evan and Leo sat under the glowing tree. They closed their eyes and listened. The night birds' voices wrapped around them, soft and comforting. Every note seemed to flow into their hearts, filling them with warmth, courage, and understanding. The blue light pulsed softly beside them. Evan felt a deep calm. He understood now. The lighthouse, the sea, the silver forest, the moon, and the night birds were all connected. All the magic of the night worked together to protect dreams. The guardian whispered, "Rest now, young travelers. Dreams are safe. The journey continues, but tonight you have learned the secret of listening." Evan and Leo lay down on the soft moss beneath the glowing tree. The night birds sang their lullaby, soft and musical. The blue light glowed warmly beside them. Slowly, they drifted into a deep, peaceful sleep, dreaming of the valley, the shimmering birds, and the magic of protecting the world's quiet dreams. Evan and Leo lay quietly on the soft riverbank. The silver water shimmered gently beside them, reflecting the bright full moon. The blue light floated above them, warm and calm, wrapping them in a protective glow. The crystal had settled in the river, pulsing softly. The water carried its magic upward, swirling slowly, sending silver sparkles into the night sky. Evan watched it, feeling a deep sense of peace. Leo whispered, "The river has done its work. It carries dreams and hope to the sky, protecting them, just like we protect what is precious." Evan smiled softly. "I understand now. Even when things seem impossible, courage, patience, and kindness can make a difference. The river, it teaches us that." The gentle whisper of the river sounded like a lullaby. Evan and Leo felt their bodies grow heavy with sleep. The night was calm. The moon shone brightly above, and the stars twinkled in quiet celebration. The blue light pulsed slowly one last time, as if saying, "Rest, young travelers, you have done well. The world is safe tonight because of your courage and heart." Evan and Leo closed their eyes. The sound of the river, the glow of the crystal, and the gentle night wrapped them in warmth and safety. And as the silver water continued to flow upwards, they drifted into a deep, magical, and peaceful sleep, dreaming of rivers that defy gravity, of adventures yet to come, and of all the wonders that awaited them in the world beyond Whispering Valley. The night whispered softly around them. Every dream matters. Every hope matters, and those who follow their hearts are never lost. With that, The river that flows upwards finished its journey for the night. Evan and Leo rested safely, ready for the next chapter of their extraordinary adventure.